Is there anyone you do not want to work with?
Yes, but I'm not going to name them. I don't want to call them out.
What did they do that you didn't like, or you're like, okay, I'm done here?
I think it was just putting a lot of trust into somebody. I feel like one of my biggest mistakes was putting my eggs into one basket with one person. And I feel like maybe that was a lot of pressure on that person. But, some of the things that went down were just completely out of left field. And that's one of the reasons why I feel like I just can't work with just anybody. I have to know the person. But yeah.
There's been people that didn't want to work with me because I didn't do Zoom. I didn't want to do a Zoom call with. I don't do Zoom.
Okay.
I either meet you in person face to face, or we can't work together. That's just one of my rules.
Yeah.
I'm weird about it. It just is what it is.
Well, we had people coming from Vallejo, San Francisco, Berkeley, Sacramento, all of these different locations. So all we could do was Zoom at the time. And
for me, you would have to meet me.
Damn.
If you're dedicated, you're serious, you meet me face to face.
Luckily, everybody was pretty on point and on the same page. So I'm just so glad.
I work with people from Sacramento, from even Santa Rosa, far. So distance is not much of a problem.
Yeah.
Unless you make it one.
With these gas prices nowadays, it is. It's pretty bad. Everybody's kind of reluctant to drive really far unless they have to.
Right.
So.
But for me, I don't mind making enemies. I'd rather not. Not. Of course not. I don't like to have confrontations, but sometimes people step over my toes, and I have to let them know, this is my territory. You can't outdo my directions. So there's people that I know are out there bitter because of I had to cut them or I had to fire them.
Hey, tough love. I mean, yeah. But I used to feel like that, and then I had to really put myself in a very humbling position to realize hey, they went out of their way for me because, this is the only experience I could really give is because they had such desire to be a part of the project. So, it's just being grateful for certain things and then also working with people on the differences, even if you don't feel like the conclusion of that difference is what you wanted, it's just the little battles, you know what I mean? Pick and choose.
I definitely feel I'm too nice though.
Do you?
I definitely treat my actors and the people I work with a lot of respect. I make sure I pay them more than enough for what they're doing.
Yeah.
And most of the time they're appreciative. And sometimes they're not. That's when the ties need to be cut.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. I agree. If you're paying somebody to do a job, but for us, it was all a passion project.
Right.
So
and you got blessed.
Oh God. God was looking over me for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't know what it is anymore. What people are looking for, if they're looking for fame, money, or what they're motivated. I just don't know anymore.
I think we're all looking to make art, and I think we did that. So that's my thing, making art and giving it to the world.
That's my thing too.
Yeah.
And whether the world receives it or not, that's a whole other thing.
Hey, some will get it, some won't.